Hi, welcome back to the channel. Guys, I'm Freddie. This is A Pinch of Audacity, and today I'm jumping into the final episode, episode 13 of Pit Babe. All right, final episode of Pit Babe, episode 13. I just also can't believe it's already been 3 months of week to week viewing of the series. Time really flew. The series, watching the series, like I can't even remember the last 3 months. It went by really quickly. So I want to get into the episode, but before I do, I think I want to talk about my predictions. And what I did was I wrote down like this list of predictions, and oh, that didn't focus. It's not gonna focus. Whatever. I wrote down this list of predictions of what I expect to happen in the final episode. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I think will happen, and I want to see if you guys agree or disagree. Well, I suppose you can't really agree or disagree because it's the final episode. There's no room for this. There's no more room to like agree or disagree. But let's see how many I can get right. Also, actually, maybe what you guys can do is comment down below any of your predictions any of your expectations going into the final episode. Did they match up with mine? Or did you have something extra that you expected to happen in the final episode that didn't happen or did happen? So, anyways, mine is 3 parts. Number one is happy endings. So, who's going to get happy endings and who's not? Firstly, I think Charlie and Babe obviously will get a happy ending because they're the lead characters, so it only makes sense, right? Yeah, once now that Babe saw that Charlie's there, I think they're gonna get back together and explain what happened and then figure it all out. Kiss, make up, because Babe always forgives Charlie for everything that he does. So there's gonna be a happy ending there. Also, happy ending for Charlie and Jeff, but that already happened in the last episode with the A and no, not the last episode, 2 episodes ago, with the A and J little necklace that they had that was super cute. So they already have their happy ending, which is great. I also think there might be a happy ending for Pete and Wei because we know that they are a ship. So what I think is that the series might just give them a happy ending, but I have more to say about that ship. I'll explain it in a second. Also, I'm hoping for a happy ending for Kenta. Oh my gosh, I know he's supposed to be shipped with the Korean guy Kim. Why couldn't I get his name? I know he's supposed to be shipped with Kim, but there's literally been no groundwork for a Kim Kenta relationship. You know what I mean? Unless, and this might happen, where they kind of give you a hint at their relationship, and then they can get their own spin-off series. I would actually really, really appreciate a Kim Kenta standalone series where they figure themselves out after the everything happens, right? After this final episode, they figure themselves out, they get together. I can see it like Kenta has a lot of trauma he needs to work through, which means Kim needs to be very patient and try and deal with it. And they kind of navigate life post Tony. I think that would be an interesting series or interesting plot for a series. Not a long one like this. I think that would be really good in like an 8 episode series with just a standalone for them. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Then my number two, then we've gone through all my ideas for happy endings, right? Number two, what I expect in this episode is I think someone will die. And I think that person's going to be Wei. And the reason why I think this, why I think someone will die and it will be Wei, is there needs, I don't know, it feels like there needs to be a sacrifice. And I think it's going to be in a situation, this is how I envision it. It's going to be a situation where they're shooting at each other and then eventually, I don't know, like Tony's gun or something goes towards Babe and wants to shoot Babe, and then Wade jumps in the way and is like, no, and then bang, and then, So that is how I think it might happen. I'm gonna see if it's right. But a lot of BLs can kind of be predictable in this such a in this sense, but this series has also been unpredictable with so many things. So I'm most likely wrong, like 99% wrong with that prediction. But I feel like there's maybe a 1% chance that I could be right. So I'm going to wait and see how this episode goes. And then also, number three, the final point is that I think Tony will be killed, not arrested. I think someone's gonna pull the trigger and he's gonna die. And I think that person might be Charlie. But yeah, I think. Oh, you know what would be really good is if the person is Kenta. If Kenta pulls the trigger, wouldn't that be good? Because then that's kind of a release for him. Then it's all like. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to articulate this into words, and I'm not finding the vocabulary. But for Kenta to pull the trigger, if there is a scene where Tony dies, I think it would be almost like justice if it was Kenta. You know, it should be him. But on the topic of Tony dying, I really hope that they don't give him, say, for instance, he is going to die. I hope there isn't some grandstanding moment where he gives some long speech. I just hope they pull the trigger real quick. And like, you're dead, you're done. I don't know if you guys watch this movie on Netflix. It's called Ballerina. And spoiler alert, like if you haven't watched the movie yet, okay, wait, let me not spoil it because then I'm doing the exact same thing. But Ballerina was really, really good with what I'm saying. So let's just hope they don't give Tony some grandstanding moment where it's like, I did what I did because I needed to do this and I raised you. Don't give him that opportunity. Just pop up. All right, so this intro has been pretty long. I want to jump into the episode, but before I do, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post something new. Also, check out my Patreon. The link is below. You'll get access to the full, uncut, unedited episodes like this one and so much more. Thank you to my existing Patreons. They are listed on the side. Thank you for subscribing to that channel. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's rakan open the show and get into the final episode. I was going to say episode 12. The final episode of Pit Babe.
พี่เบมพี่เป็นอะไรไหมพี่
ชาลีนี่มึงจริงๆใช่ไหมเนี่ย กูไม่ได้ปัดใช่ไหมชาลี
Oh, all that blood. How do you get blood out of your
ผม
hair?
ก็เหมือนกันครับพี่ ผมก็คิดถึงพี่เหมือนกันอะ
ชาลีมึงอย่าหายไป
Oh,
แล้ว
bless
นะ
him.
ครับ ผมสัญญา
Promise?
งั้นแปลว่าที่พลังกูมาไม้หายเนี่ยเป็นเพราะมึงยังไม่ตายจริง
ผมผิดเองเหรอพี่เบฟผมคิดว่าถ้าผมตายอะแล้วโทนี่มันไม่รู้เรื่องเซมิเศษจะกลับคืนพี่อะมันจะเลิกรังควานชีวิตพวกเราอะผมอยากให้พี่มีความสุขอะ
That's
ๆกูไม่ได้มีความสุข วันที่มึงไม่อยู่กูไม่มีความสุขเลย
such a long way to go, yeah.
ผมรู้ครับพี่เบฟผมจะไม่หายไปจากพี่อีกแล้วอะ
ทำไมพลังมันกลับมาอยู่ที่กูได้วะ
Science.
ผมเจอคนคนหนึ่งพี่เขามียาที่กำจัดพลังพิเศษออกไปได้อะตอนที่ผมรักษาตัวอยู่อะผมฉีดยานั้นอะแล้วมันได้ผลจริงๆอะพี่เบฟตอนเนี้ยผมอยู่กับพี่โดยไม่ดูดพลังได้แล้วนะ
ใครอ่ะ
เรื่องมัน
Ooh.
ยาวอะพี่เรารีบหนีไปกันก่อนดีกว่าไปเร็ว
It's a long story. I mean, they kind of did have a long story.
ไม่ กูจะไม่หนีไปไหนทั้งนั้นนะ
I mean, you've got a big gash on your head, bro.
พี่เบฟเรากำลังหาอะไรอะพี่
หลักฐานที่จะเอาผิดไอ้โทนี่ พวกเอกสารของ
His
Mr.
computer.
T-World ที่เป็นโนมินีของมันอะลองไปดูฝั่งนู้นนะ เฮ้ย ชาลี โน้ตบุ๊ก
Finally.
เปิดดิ
เปิดไม่ได้วะ
Needs to be charged. Oh,
ทำอะไรจ๊ะ
yikes. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
อุตส่าห์กลับมาบ้านทั้งที ไม่คิดจะทักทายพ่อคนนี้หน่อยอ่ะ
ผมยังไปไม่ได้ เรื่องนั้นไว้ก่อนไป
Kenta, come on, buddy. I have faith in you. Oh, evidence.
อะไรวะ หลักฐานทั้งหมดที่จะเอาผิดคุณโทนี่ได้
Oh, bless him. Kenta pulling the trigger. See what? Something came true. Let me just grab this paper so I can see if something happens.
สุดยอดนักแข่งรถของเมืองไทยอย่างพิทเบบก็เคยเป็นเด็กของตระกูลเฉินเหมือนกัน
พิทเบฟเนี่ยนะ จริงเหรอ
ไหนดูซิว่าในแฟลชไดรฟ์มันจะมีอะไรวะ
อะไรวะ ไอ้เหี้ยแม่งทำร้ายเด็กว่ะ
หัวทองนี่เก่งไปกับหมากล้าไปกับเด็ก
มาเจอกูหน่อยไอ้โทนี่
เก่งกับหมา
On YouTube, I don't think YouTube is gonna allow you to do that.
ถึงแม้ว่าพิทเบบจะไม่สามารถมาปรากฏตัวด้วยตัวเองได้ แต่เขาก็ได้ส่งชุดแข่งของเขา มาร่วมประมูลในวันนี้ด้วยครับ เพื่อให้ท่านผู้มีจิตศรัทธา ได้ทำบุญบริจาคเงินกัน และผมขอยืนยัน
Come on,
นะครับ
Pete.
ถ้าหาก
Bid on him so that he
ใครที่ชนะการ
win.
ประมูลชุดนี้ พิทเบบ
อย่างนั้นเรามาเริ่มประมูลกันที่ 10 ล้านบาทเลยครับ
Only?
50
Oh,
ล้าน
50,
ไปเลย
Jesus.
ขึ้นทีเดียว 40 ล้านนะครับ
70 ล้านครับ
70 ล้านทางด้านนี้ขึ้นมาอีก 30 ล้านแล้วครับ
90 ล้าน
90 ล้านทางด้าน
Oh, jeez, Louise.
ไอ้โทนี่ฆ่าคน เอาไง
อัพโหลดเลย แฉแม่งเลย
YouTube is gonna block it, like my videos.
ระยำพี่เชี่ยเลย
พิมพ์อะไร พิมพ์อะไร
เปิดโปงโทนี่ มูลนิธิตระกูลเฉิน
เปิดโปงไอ้โทนี่
ฟันหัวเด็ก
Can't you just send this to the police?
ทั้งหมดนี่ ก็เป็นแค่เรื่องบังหน้า ของมูลนิธิเพื่อเด็กยากไร้อะไรนี่ ทุกคนไม่สงสัยเหรอครับ ว่าทำไมงานศิลปะพวกนี้ ถึงมีเศรษฐีมาประมูลกันเป็น10 ล้าน100 ล้าน เพราะมูลค่าที่แท้จริงไม่ได้อยู่ที่ของ แต่คือเด็กต่างหาก
ไอ้เจฟ หยุดได้แล้ว
เด็กพวกนี้ถูกขายให้กับเศรษฐี มูลนิธิตระกูลเฉินที่สร้างภาพเป็นคนดี ที่จริงแล้วก็แค่แหล่งค้ามนุษย์เท่านั้นแหละครับ
แกอย่ามากล่าวหาฉันนะไอ้เจฟ
Reveal it. Oh, there we go. Finally. Surprised YouTube didn't block it.
ปิดทางเข้าออกทุกทาง ห้ามทุกคนออกจากที่นี่
Are you serious? What are you gonna do? Kill all these people and think you're gonna get away with it?
ใครจะอยู่ บ้าหรือไง เดี๋ยวตำรวจก็แห่มากันหมดหรอก
หยุด
Oh my goodness. And there's cameras.
กที่เหลือมาให้หมด
ครับ
กูจะพาพวกมึงไปกับกูด้วย และกูจะให้พวกมึงหาเงินให้กู แบบที่พวกมึงอ่ะจำไปจนวันตายเลย
Wasn't Winner supposed to be shipped with someone?
อยากขออะไรกูบ้างปะก่อนที่มึงจะไม่ได้ขอ
Yes! There we go! I was saying, Kim, where are you? Kick his ass. Don't let him get up.
ให้ความรักกูอ่ะ
Doesn't look like they're gonna tie him up. It looks more like a gangbang. Oh, good. Jeez. Well, that's what you get. Oh my goodness. How can he go if there's bullets flying his way right now?
ชาลี
Oh no, is my prediction gonna come true?
ชาลีอย่า
Oh my goodness. What did I say? What did I say? Yo, I'm shaking. What did I say? I knew it.
เว้ยไอ้เว้ย
No one firing back. Yes, shoot.
กูสาเลี้ยงมึงมาตั้งแต่เล็กจนโตอะ
Here's the grandstanding last speech. Just shoot him. Here's the grandstanding last speech. What did I say? Shoot him.
มึงไม่ต้องเอามึงของมึงมาอ้าง เดี๋ยววันนี้กูจะจับมึงเข้าคุกให้ได้เลย
No, don't put him in
ถ้า
jail.
มึงยอมเป็นสินค้าให้กูดีๆตั้งแต่แรกอะป่านนี้มึงสุขสบายมากกว่านี้อีกเยอะ กูจะให้โอกาสพวกมึงอีกครั้งนะ ถ้าพวกมึงยอมไปกับกู กูจะปล่อยพวกมึงทุกคน
พูดปากเลยมึงอะ
That was more than 9 bullets, by the way.
เราเริ่มต้นกันใหม่ได้นะ
Don't give him the grandstanding last speech. This is exactly what I was talking about. Pull the trigger.
กูไม่มีพ่อ
He's getting into your head. How is he not out of bullets?
มึงจะยอมกูไหมให้เบฟ
มึงยิงกูเลย
Come on, Kenta. Kenta, be the last bullet. Kenta, be the last bullet.
ว่าไง
Oh no.
เฮ้ย
What did I say? What did I say? Come on. Yes. 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 Yes.
พอ
One more time. Double tap for good measure. Oh my goodness. Guys, by the way, I am a writer. I do write my own stuff. And I think I should really be like on the writing team of a BL. Good. So far, I've been getting it right. Oh no, poor baby. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be sad, but I'm so excited that I got it right. And also, come on, Kim, hold him because he's gonna need a lot of comfort.
ขอโทษนะไอ้เบบมึงให้อภัยกูได้ไหมเว้ยกูไม่เคยโกรธมึงเลยกูไม่โกรธมึงแล้ว
Babe, again,
ไปกับกูได้แล้วเร็ว
just keep losing people. Oh, this poor guy.
หลังจากนี้มึงต้องไปต่อเองแล้วนะเว้ยมึงอย่าพูดอย่างนั้นดิมึงอย่าพูดอย่างนั้นมึงต้องอยู่กับกูเข้าใจไหม
His Way's final I'm sorry, which was gonna be his death. I kind of expected that to happen.
เว้ยกูรักมึงเว้ยไอ้เว้ยกูรักมึงเว้ย
Oh bless. In the end, he did the right thing.
กูก่อนดิ
ขอโทษเรื่องอะไร
ที่ผมไม่เคยบอกลุงหรือใครๆเลย
Oh no.
ว่าผมเคยเห็นภาพนี้ในหัว
Oh, is
ผมไม่กล้าพอ
that
จ
what
ริ
he
ง
saw in the last episode?
ผมภาวนาให้สิ่งที่ผมเห็นมันผิด
Oh, you knew Way was gonna die.
มันก็เกิดขึ้นจนได้
อย่าโทษตัวเองเลยหนู
That was a few episodes ago. I can't remember.
ไม่มีใครอยากให้เรื่องแบบนี้เกิดขึ้นหรอก เชื่อฉันเถอะ
He saw a vision, but then they didn't show us what he saw.
ฉันรู้ว่าแกพยายามทำดีที่สุดแล้วเพื่อจะแก้ไขไม่ให้มันเกิดขึ้น แต่บางครั้ง เราก็ทำดีที่สุดได้เท่านี้ ที่เหลือก็ต้องปล่อยให้มันเป็นไป
Poor Charlie. That's all. You know, I keep thinking about is this guy, not Charlie, Babe. How many times has his heart been ripped out of his chest in the series?
สวัสดีครับ
The almost ship. See, for everyone that was saying Way, yes, Way, what he did was wrong. But I feel like everything that he did was as a result of the circumstance that he was in. In the end, he's a good guy. He sacrificed himself to protect someone else. His flashback is gonna probably be the most sad. Way died in his arms. Christ. See, that scene was to make him feel better.
เป็นเพื่อนที่กูรักที่สุดตลอดไปนะไอ้เว้ยชาติหน้ามีจริง กูขอให้เราได้เจอกันอีกนะ
กูก็อยากยิ้ม แต่ถึงเรื่องไอ้โทนี่มันจบลงแล้วอะมันก็เหมือนมีบางอย่างค้างคาใจกูอยู่
เรื่องลุงเลวันใช่ไหมครับ
introduce him to his dad.
ถ้าเป็นพี่เบฟที่ผมรู้จัก เขาจะไม่หนีปัญหาหรอกนะครับ ผมพูดจริงๆนะพี่ พี่อะเข้มแข็งกว่าที่พี่คิดนะ
Yeah, I think we all know that.
ลุงเลวันเขาอยากเจอพี่อะครับ
จำได้ไหมลูก ตรงนั้นเคยมีทีวีเครื่องเก่าของพ่ออยู่ด้วยนะ
ทำไมจะจำไม่ได้อะพ่อชอบหลับหน้าทีวี แล้วก็ปล่อยผมดูหนังอีกคนเดียว
และลูกก็หลับไปทุกที
He did remember?
พ่อต้องอุ้มกลับไปในห้องจำได้ไหม
He has no connection to his
ชา
dad.
ลีมันบอกว่าลูกอยากเจอพ่อละ
ผมยังไม่เข้าใจเลยอะว่าพ่อทำแบบนั้นไปทำไม พ่อปล่อยเด็กอายุ7 ขวบ ต้องคิดว่าพ่อตัวเองตายจากไป ต้องไปอยู่บ้านเด็กกำพร้า โดนพวกมันหลอกใช้ พ่อทำแบบนั้นไม่ได้ยังไงผมถาม
Oh my goodness.
พ่อไม่เคยรัก
What more can they make Babe feel? Jeez. There's a sense of betrayal?
พ่อปล่อยไอ้เด็กคนเดียว ต้องใช้ชีวิต อยู่คนเดียว คิดว่าไม่มีใครต้องการเขาอีก
Oh, bless him.
พ่อรู้ไหม ทุกวันนี้ผมไม่เคยเชื่อใจใครได้เลย
I completely understand.
ผมไม่คิดว่าชีวิตเนี่ยจะมีคนมารักผมจริง
ตอนนี้ลูกของคุณน่ะป่วยหนักอยู่ในโรงพยาบาลไม่ใช่เหรอ ไม่ต้องห่วงนะครับ ทางมูลนิธิตระกูลเฉินของเรา จะดูแลเขาให้ดีที่สุด
Oh, so he gave Babe up. I thought that maybe it'd be a situation where Tony tried to kill Babe's dad, and he had to escape. I thought that was maybe the situation, but it wasn't. It's just he gave Babe up, which I don't know, kind of makes me feel like it's worse.
พ่อเพิ่งรู้ว่าโดนนายโทนี่มันหลอก
ไม่เคยคิดจะปรึกษาผมเลยเหรอ
I mean, you were 7.
พ่อคิดว่าผมทนความเจ็บปวดนั้นได้เหรอ เด็กอายุ7 ขวบนะพ่อ
Okay, I guess 7 years old, but okay, I'm right. So far, this whole episode, I've been very right.
พ่อก็เฝ้าติดตามลูกมาตลอด
Also, after Babe escaped Tony's place, why didn't he just go to Babe at X Hunter and be like, "Hi, I'm your dad"? Why now? You know what I mean? Babe is a saint, I swear to God. Saint Babe. Hashtag Saint Babe.
ผมไม่อยากใช้ชีวิตมันมีตะกอนอยู่ในใจอีกต่อไปแล้วอ่ะ ผมอยากทิ้งมันออกไปอ่ะ ผมอยากเริ่มใหม่
Go move into a forest, my
จะ
friend.
ให้อภัยพ่อไม่ได้เต็มร้อยนะ แต่ก็ไม่ใช่ว่าผมไม่ดีใจที่พ่อกลับมาหาผมอีกครั้งหนึ่งอ่ะ
It's not that easy. Pavel's character has only been crying for this past 4 episodes. That's all he's been doing, because everybody's been stepping on him. But yeah, I think he needs... I know I said Charlie and Babe will have a happy ending, but I kind of don't want that for him now. I kind of feel like Babe needs to disappear by himself. He needs his own... He needs to reconciliate with himself and like everybody else, but he needs to do it by himself. I don't think he should be with Charlie, even. I think he needs like a year alone.
ลุง
Oh my goodness. Do we have time for this? Oh jeez. Do you know what I just noticed? I think me and them have the same bedding. It's so weird. I just want to get a closer look at that bedding real quick because I think it's the same design. Ah, yeah, it is the same design. Would you look at that? Oh my god. How many races do X Hunter have now? Like, everybody knows what you were doing.
อะไรชาลี
พี่เบฟ
อะไร
ผมรักพี่นะ
ชาลีคนเยอะ
ผมรักพี่คนเดียวตลอดมาและตลอดไป ผมรักพี่คนเดียวจริง
รู้แล้ว กูก็รักมึงนะชาลี รักมากด้วย รักแบบที่ไม่เคยรักใครแบบนี้มาก่อนเลย เข้าใจไหม
So this is the final scene. Oh, is it the final scene in the intro?
เมื่อไหร่จะมีคนทำแบบนี้กับเราบ้างนะ
Didn't you get enough? Oh, there's that scene.
นี่จะเลี้ยงฉลองเรียนจบหรือว่าจะขอแต่งงานกันแน่เนี่ย
เฮ้ย ไอ้เบฟไม่ใช่นะเว้ย ฉันก็แค่อยากเปลี่ยนบรรยากาศบ้างอะ
โอเค
ๆ พี่อารันเขาก็มีมุมหวานๆน่ารักน่ารัก พี่ไม่เห็นทำอะไรน่ารักน่ารักให้ผมบ้างเลย
ชาลี มึงจะมาหักหน้ากูตรงนี้ทำไม
Watch your mouth.
พี่อารันสิ ผมน้อยใจแล้วนะ
เธอเปลี่ยนทุกวันของฉันเลยเป็นเพราะเธอเป็นเพราะเธอฉันได้เจอกับฉันคนใหม่
Cute. Finished? No. Oh. I love this with the bloopers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. The end? I can't believe it. Alright, that was the end of the final episode of Pit Babe. And I know I got a little too excited in this episode. I'm sorry. But I got excited because, firstly, like, I made these predictions and then it came right. I was like, oh my god, I should be a writer writing one of these stories, which I actually kind of am doing. Like, I finished 8 chapters and I need to finish the rest, but it's a really long book. It's really big. And so it's taking me a while, but I was like, oh, like, I'm jealous. I'm really jealous because like, a lot of the story and the plot is something that I think we all can predict. But yeah, it was exactly what I thought it was. And it really did go exactly as I thought. So I am right. Except for no happy ending for Kenta and Kim. I do wish that there was a happy ending for them. I think, honestly, this gives them a great opportunity for a spin-off series for the two of them, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I've seen a lot of comments online and a lot of people have said the same thing. Oh, we wish that Kenta and Kim gets their own like love story, or that something develops there. So I think this could be the groundwork for them to create a spin-off series. Not 12 episodes or 13 episodes like this, but I think 8 episodes, and Kim and Kenta getting to know each other, and Kenta going through PTSD and really trying to work out his emotions, and also trying to mentally let go of Pete, because remember, he was in love with Pete also. I forgot that happened. And then Kim coming in and just kind of like being there for him. So I think that would be such a good story. Hopefully that is where they go. By the way, if you need a writer, if you're going to do the spin-off series and you need a writer, 131, I'm right here. My email address is on the profile. Contact me. I'd love to write that second story. You know, right at the end, after Babe met his dad, I just felt like Babe has gone through the most. Even right at the end, finding out that his dad wasn't killed and his dad actually signed him away. To me, it was just like, this guy needs a break. And I felt like he shouldn't even be with Charlie right after. I felt like he should like get a new experience, like go travel for a year and then come back to Charlie. That he should travel for a year, go get new experiences, because like that last 4 episodes, which was maybe the space of 3 months in the storyline, he's just been crying and crying and suffering and suffering and suffering and suffering. And I feel that he needs a break. Babe is the one that needs the break the most. I really just feel for this character. They really, the writers in the story just really was just like, how much more can we give? My hope at the end of the series was that Babe goes and travel for a while, gets new experiences, and then eventually comes back to Charlie, which could actually be a whole new series where Babe travels a lot and he meets new people and then eventually comes back to Charlie. You know what I mean? That could be a whole new experience. And yeah, so I'm not 100% with the Babe Charlie ship, because after everything he's been through, I think the guy needs a break. He even said it in the series, so I agree with that. And then like there was the last final scene where, not final scene, there's a part where Kent is the one that kills Tony, and I'm so glad that had happened. And there was this like a 1 second shot where Kenta falls to his knees and then they don't go back to him again. And I wish they did, because he's got, like, for him to have done that is a lot for him to release. So like just to like film him 3 more seconds more, just to show that he's crying, that he has his own like tension that he's built up and needs a release to, that would have been perfect. But they didn't add that, and that's kind of disappointing. But yeah, I was right, and I felt like that is perfect as it goes full circle. His most loyal child becomes the one that takes him out. So I'm very, very happy that that is where the story went. But anyways, I think this series was really, really awesome. It really did take me for a loop. Like, there were a lot of times where the series was like, I was really shocked at what was going on, or where the story was going. So it really was completely different, so new, had a power bottom, as a lead. I'm here for that, thank you very much. And then also just the whole dynamic of the Omegaverse, which actually forced me to learn something new. So I needed to learn a whole new set of rules, which was awesome. And so now I know what that is. But yeah, the series just had so many amazing layers to it, and really, really good actors. There were some actors that kind of irritated me in the series, but I'm not going to mention that, who they are and which characters they are, because I don't want to add negativity. The guys that I thought did an outstanding job, I think, would be Babe, of course. Pavel, what Pavel did in that series was outstanding. He was really, really genuine, and whenever he cries or he's going through something, I think any actor can cry, but it's very interesting when they cry and you believe them. And he has that ability. I think when he cried or whenever he showed his emotion, you'd believe that that is what he's feeling. That's the difference, I think. So he was very, very good at what he did. The emotional depths he had to go through to portray that character, brilliant. I also think the guy that played Wei, I didn't check his name. The guy that played Wei did a good job, because he played in between this line between likable and unlikable. So even when he was a good guy, he was still a bit unlikable. And I don't think many actors can do that kind of react or get that kind of reaction to their character. So I think the guy that played Wei did a really good job in making his character both likable and unlikable, sometimes in the same episode. So I thought that was a very, very good job. And I will also say the person that did a really good job with their character is the guy that played Tony. And hear me out. The reason I say that is because we needed a character to hate. Tony and Winner, those two. We need characters to hate, right? We need villains. And I think the way Tony and Winner, the two guys that played those characters, brilliant. They did a really, really outstanding job at how they made us not like them, So like whenever I saw Winner's face, I was just like, ugh, he's got a really punchable face. But that it wasn't a comment on his looks. It was a comment on his character's attitude. So that like attitude that comes out in his face, that like arrogance, that narcissism, just really want. So I think the both of them also did a really good job where the emotions that they had to portray evoked negativity, a negative response from us. So also really well done. So my overall score for this series, I think is going to be a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10, yeah. Because I think it was a very, very good series. There were certain things that weren't 100% to my liking, but I'm not going to get into that. That's really small things. Overall, there were more things that I really liked about it. I don't think it was a perfect series, so it can't get 10 out of 10. But 9.5, oh my gosh. I think they did an outstanding job overall. Editing was really good. Storyline, storyboard, plot, characters, casting, really, really good. So yeah, 9.5 out of 10 for me from this one. I think I'm going to wrap this up because I have been talking for too long. But let me know down below in the comments, what were your final thoughts of the overall series? How much did you score it? Because I think my score is maybe just my opinion, so people have different opinions about what the score should be. So I would love to know what your guys' personal score was and why. But yeah, let's wrap this up. This is going on more than 10 minutes. I'm gonna wrap this up for the final time, but before I do, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post something new. Also check out my Patreon, the link is below. You'll get access to the full uncut, unedited episodes on early access like this and so much more. Alright, so for the final time for Pit Babe, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.